My voice is my only weapon left. Grandma's gone. The medical bills are a mountain. My bank account is a joke. I have exactly $312. Rent is due in 4 days. Singing in that little Boston cafe isn't art anymore, it's raw survival. I was singing her song, the one from the old country, in the dialect only she understood. I thought it was just my private memorial. Until I saw him. He stood in the shadows, a fortress of a man, his eyes churning with the same hollow grief as mine. He said only his mother, a woman dead for almost 20 years, sang that song. He wasn't just a man, he was a mob boss. The lifeline he offered me looked more like an anchor that would drown me, $4,000 to translate his dead mother's private letters. Inside those letters were dark secrets I couldn't imagine. Betrayal, blood feuds, and a traitor hiding in plain sight. I plunged into his world of violence, luxury, and impossible choices. I found the truth he wanted, but it almost buried us both. I had to choose between the safety of my old life and the only soul who understood mine. What would you do? When staying alive means embracing the danger, do you run, or do you fight beside him? Tell me your answer in the comments, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more stories about impossible choices. 4 days. That's all the time I have left. Rent hangs over me like a guillotine. My bank account shows $312. A pathetic number. It mercilessly mocks the mountain of medical bills. My grandmother's soul seems trapped in those reams of paper. The translation gigs. All dried up. So I'm back here. The Café Napoli in the North End. It's my only refuge. My only source of income. I used to love the smell of roasting coffee here. The garlic hanging in the air. The brick walls seem to whisper decades of stories. Tuesday nights are mine. I stand on the small stage, built from plywood. I sing the old songs. The ones Nona taught me. Those Neapolitan ballads. They always make the old-timers tear up. But tonight, the air feels wrong. Maybe it's just my own panic setting in. The bills. And the suffocating silence of my empty apartment. I miss Nona's voice so much. I close my eyes. I let the melody of Anima rise from deep in my chest. It was her favorite. She always sang it to me in the old dialect. Not standard Italian. The patois of their village. The words feel like home in my mouth. Like holding her hand again. The cafe went quiet. It always does for this song. But tonight's silence is heavier. Oppressive. I open my eyes. That's when I see him. He's frozen in the doorway. Early 30s. Broad shoulders. He's wearing a suit that probably costs more than my year's rent. Black hair. Darker eyes. A face that looks sculpted for a magazine cover. 2 men flank him. Bodyguards. Their posture is a professional warning. But what makes me lose my place is his expression. He looks shattered. Like he's just seen a ghost. His dark eyes are locked on me. It's a physical weight. Not desire. Not a threat. Something deeper. A total, terrifying focus. His jaw is set like stone. His fists are clenched white at his sides. One of the bodyguards murmurs something. He waves the man away. His gaze never leaves me. I finish the song. The applause sounds distant. He's already moving. Parting the crowd. People move for him like the Red Sea. He stops at the foot of the stage. Up close, he's even more imposing. The sharp jawline. The olive skin. He wears power like a second skin. He stops at the edge of the stage. That song. His voice is low. Raspy. Like every word pains him. Where did you learn it? I blink. My grandmother. She taught me. He takes a step closer. I smell cedar and something metallic, like iron. The version you sang. That specific dialect. Where was she from? His intensity feels like an interrogation. A village. Outside Naples. Caserta province. I need to breathe. Why? He seems to be looking past me. Because, he whispers, the only person I ever heard sing it that way was my mother. His voice breaks. And she's been dead for 19 years. The air cracks between us. His grief is a mirror of my own. We're like two ghosts, out of place in a noisy cafe. My grandmother passed 2 years ago, I say softly. She was all I had. His expression shifts. Softens. My mother died when I was 15. Cancer. It was fast. He seems to be forcing himself back to composure. I'm Christopher Vitali. Emily Carter. He chews on my name. Emily. He pauses. I need your help. Please, just hear me out. My survival instincts are screaming. This kind of man is poison. His trouble. His immeasurable danger. But his eyes, they have the same empty, aching hole I see in the mirror every morning. I'm listening. He holds out a business card. I have some documents. Letters. My mother's journals. All in Italian. The old dialect. Like the song. I take the card. It's heavy. Just a name. A number. There are professional translation services. I don't want a service. The intensity is back. I need someone who understands. Someone who knows what it means to hold the last pieces of a person. The card feels like a brick. My brain is screaming run. But my brain can't pay the $4,000. How much translation? I ask. A few boxes, he says. I'll pay you $200 an hour. I guarantee at least 20 hours. I almost drop the card. $4,000. Rent? Bills? It's too much. Why me? Because it's worth it to me, he says. And I think you're the right person. Will you do it? I should have run. I should have said no. But I hear my own voice. When do I start? Tomorrow. 10 a.m. He texts me the address. My phone vibrates in my pocket. I just nod. I feel like I just stepped off a cliff. His office isn't a cold skyscraper. It's a brownstone. Warm wood. Real books. Like a private library. 3 archival boxes sit on the table. Christopher is waiting by the window. He turns. Thank you for coming. He makes me an espresso. The machine costs more than my car. Our fingers brush. A jolt. My mother's letters, he says. He touches the box. Diaries. Family history. I open one. The smell hits me. Old paper. Faded ink. The smell of history. I see a photo. A woman with Christopher's eyes. Laughing at the camera. She's beautiful. She was my world, he whispers. I start to read. Her handwriting is like art. She writes about America. About her son. Read to me, he says. The way she would have. So I do. I translate the warmth. The humor. The love. He stands perfectly still. When I finish, he turns away. But I see the glint of tears in his eyes. We fall into a rhythm. I read. He listens. We have lunch together. We talk about grief. My nonna raised me, I admit. My parents died in a car crash. She gave up everything. The medical bills, he states. Pancreatic cancer. It was fast. Like your mother. I poke at the food on my plate. I'd give anything to hear her voice again. His expression tightens. I had recordings of my mother singing. My father destroyed them all. That's cruel. He was a complicated man. He's dead now. His expression closes the door. That afternoon, I find it. At the bottom of the second box. The paper is fragile. The handwriting is younger. I read it once. My blood runs cold. I read it again. My hands start to shake. Christopher. My voice is a croak. You need to see this. He's at my side in an instant. What? It's to a cousin. Julia. 40 years ago. I point. She's talking about a proposal. From Calabria. A powerful family. Calabria. His jaw clenches. Ndrangheta. The word lands like a stone between us. I've heard the name. Mafia. But coming from him. She refused, I keep translating. The family was furious. She said it was an insult. She was afraid they'd retaliate against her husband's family. Against their business. He takes the letter. Reads it himself. His Italian is perfect. His face becomes a mask. She mentions a traitor, he says. Someone close. Blood? Illinois traditor di sang the blood traitor. Does she write the name? I scan the page. No. And the next letter, it's dated 3 months later. The ones in between are gone. He stands up. Paces to the window. A caged animal. This isn't just history, I whisper. No. Emily, I have to be honest with you. He turns. My business, it's not traditional. I figured, I say. The bodyguards. A bitter smile flashes. You observant. I need the truth, Christopher. He holds my gaze. Not yet. But please. Keep translating. Everything. I have to find that traitor. He puts a man outside my apartment. A precaution, he says. 3 days later, he calls. Dinner. Tomorrow. My place. It's not an invitation. It's a summons. The car is black. Armored. His house is a fortress of glass and stone. Guards everywhere. He meets me at the door. He's in casual clothes. Still radiating that control. You're beautiful, he says. You look worried, I reply. We eat on the terrace. The city lights glitter below us. Tell me, I say. Your business. He sighs. I run the Vitali organization. Construction. Real estate. Imports. He pauses. Some of it is exactly what you think it is. Organized crime. It's an ugly term. My father built it. He died. I was 17. The hyenas circled. I took over. And the Ndrangheta. They are here. Allied with the Dello cartel. The letter you found, that insult is still active. And the traitor my mother mentioned. I think they finally succeeded. My stomach clenches. So you need the letters. To find him. Yes. He's close to me. The air between us is electric. Why me? I whisper. Why drag me into this? Because you understood the song, he says. Because when I look at you, I see myself. He touches my face. This is a terrible idea. The worst, he agrees. His thumb brushes my cheek. But you're not going to leave. He's right. When he kisses me, it's not a choice. It's gravity. It's desperation. It's recognition. We barely make it to the bedroom. We're a tangle of limbs. His heartbeat thunders in my ear. Stay, he whispers. I should have run. I should have kept my boundaries. Okay, I say. 3 weeks pass. I live in the letters. I live in his world. I hunt for the traitor. And then I find it. A journal. The year before she died. Her handwriting is weak. But the words are steel. My dearest Julia, I read. I don't have much time. My hand is trembling. Roberto Christopher's father trusts Sergio Moratoni like a brother. I never have. He has resentment in his eyes. I read on. Sergio's mother was from Calabria. Connected to the 'Ndrangheta. He hides it. If Roberto dies, Sergio will manipulate Christopher. He will hand everything to our enemies. Sergio Moratoni. Franco's father. The man who had been Christopher's father's right hand. I text him. The library. Now? He's there in seconds. What? I hand him the journal. I watch the blood drain from his face. Sergio, he says. His voice is dead. He died 8 years ago. Franco. Franco took his place. He's my brother. Christopher. My mother knew. He finds more letters about Franco. He watches Christopher with calculating eyes, she wrote. Not like a friend. Like a predator. The investigation is fast. And brutal. They found it, Christopher says. His face is grim. Franco. Encrypted channels. Money flowing to shell companies in Calabria. He's been meeting with the cartel's lieutenants. I'm so sorry, Christopher. So am I. He holds me. Holds me tight. My mother tried to warn my father. He didn't listen. He steps back. I'm meeting him today. Stay here. Stay in this house. It's too dangerous. Please, Emily. I need to know you're safe. He kisses me. It tastes like goodbye. I wait. The hours crawl by. The house is a silent tomb. 3 hours later, he's back. He looks hollowed out. It's done, he says. He's contained. He confessed everything. Christopher pours a whiskey. He was going to give them everything. My organization. Me. In exchange for his own territory. He downs it in one gulp. What did you do? I whisper. Permanent exile. No money. No connections. He's a ghost now. He laughs. A terrible sound. It wasn't mercy. It's torture. You didn't kill him. He looks at me. The vulnerability is heartbreaking. I let him live. Because of you. Because you make me want to be different. Better. And maybe that weakness will get us all killed. He made sure they know about you, Emily. My blood freezes. The letters. Your help. You're a target now. He can't meet my eyes. I have a safe house. Montreal. New identity. Enough money. You can leave tonight. Is that what you want? What I want, he says, his voice raw, is to keep you. In my life. In my bed. But it's not safe. So, I get to choose. Run and be safe, or stay with you. I'm giving you the choice I should have given you at the start. I look at his face. The offer is agony for him. Do you love me? I ask. He jerks. Yes, he rasps. Since you sang that song. Yes. I walk to him. Cup his face in my hands. Then I stay. I choose this. I choose you. Emily, this isn't a fairy tale. I don't need guarantees. I need a partner. Not property. A partner. Partner, he repeats. Tasting the word. Then. I have her last letter, I say. I just found it today. Tears well in his eyes. What did she say? She loved you. She said to trust your instincts. She said strength is choosing the right moment, to be vulnerable with the right person. I touch his cheek. And that kind of love is worth any risk. 4 days later, all hell breaks loose. The first gunshot rips through the night. Alarms scream. Christopher is at the door. Safe room. Now? He's dragging me. They've breached the house. Coordinated attack. At least 20 men. He shoves me into a hidden passage. Lock it from the inside. Come with me. I scream. I have to command. I can't do it worrying about you. Please. The door hisses shut. I'm sealed in. I find the security monitors. The estate is a war zone. Tactical gear. Muzzle flashes. Men are falling. I see Christopher on the office feed. Focused. Calm. Then, he flinches. His hand goes to his shoulder. Blood? A dark stain spreading on his shirt. No, I whisper. No, no, no. He's hit. He's still giving orders. He's bleeding out. I can't sit here. I can't hide. I find the emergency override. My hands are shaking. 3 minutes. It takes 3 minutes. I grab a medical kit and run. The house is smoke and glass. The gunfire is deafening. I find him in the hall. He's pale. What the hell are you doing? He roars. Saving your stubborn ass. I cut his shirt open. Through and through. Bleeding fast. I pack the wound. Apply pressure. He hisses. You are impossible, he gasps. Right back at you. The gunfire is tapering off. His men are winning. I help him up. I'm fine, he says. Thanks to you. You were supposed to be safe. Safe is meaningless if you're not in it, I say. He's a terrible patient. By the 3rd day, I start running interference. His men come to me first. I become his gatekeeper. We need to talk, he says. The prisoners. They are talking. They want to sit down. Do you trust it? Not for a second. But I'll listen. I need you there. You'll translate. Italian. Spanish. You'll hear what they are hiding. The restaurant is neutral ground. We meet them. Giovanni Fontanelli. The Calabrian. Cold Eyes. Louis Ricchetti. The Cartel. Younger. Like a beast. Miss Carter, Ricchetti sneers. His translator. And his partner. I'm capable of being both, I say coolly. Your assault failed, Christopher starts. We begin there. They argue for 2 hours. Territory. Profits. I translate back and forth. I catch the nuances. The threats hidden in Fontanelli's formal Italian. The impatience in Ricchetti's Spanish. I'm not translating words, I'm translating intent. They carve up the city. A fragile piece. One more thing, Christopher says. Franco Moritoni. He never comes back. They agree. We have a truce. 4 months later, the city is quiet. The peace is holding. Christopher is moving assets. Legitimate businesses. Real estate. Tech. He's building a way out. We move into a new home. No bullet holes. Just sunlight. And books. One spring afternoon, he takes me for a drive. To a small cemetery. Maria Vitali, the headstone reads. He's brought flowers. I wanted you to meet her. Properly, he says. He pulls out a photo. Maria, holding a baby Christopher. She would have adored you, he whispers. He kneels. He starts to sing. Anima e cor. I join him in the harmony. Our voices weave together. Tears stream down his face. She told me to find the right person, he says. He turns to me. He has a box. My heart stops. I've been carrying this for a month. Emily Carter, will you marry me? Will you build this messy, beautiful future with me? I should have hesitated. But my choice was already made. Yes, I say. I'll take all of it. He slides the ring on my finger. That night, I go back to the Café Napoli. Christopher sits in the front row. He's not hiding in the shadows anymore. I sing our song. For him. For Maria. For Nona. We walk home, hand in hand. The bodyguard follows. Life is strange, I say. 4 months ago, I was broke. Now this. Are you happy, he asks. I'm exactly where I'm supposed to be. He pulls me close. I love you, Emily Vitali. I love you, too. All of you. We drive home. To our life. It's not simple. It's not safe. But it's real. And it's ours.